Hello and welcome to Chase HQ on the Commodore 64, and I actually thought I'd reviewed this already. I reviewed the sequel, but Lucosa mentioned that I hadn't actually reviewed it, and after a bit of checking, turns out he was right. So he did suggest that maybe I give it a go. So cheers, Lucosa. Yeah, I'm really just, got such enthusiasm in the, awaiting this excellent game-playing experience that lies ahead of me here. Well, let's get started. Now, if you've never played this or heard of it, it was based on a coin-op, which was, had lots of speech and had really fast graphics. It felt really great to play, so it was quite a big sort of hit at the time. And obviously there was going to be a conversion, one of these Christmas releases that everybody was anticipating. I think it was Christmas, but one of these big either Christmas or winter or summer, but a big profile release. So you would think Ocean would, have their best people working on it. Now, I know race games on the Commodore 64, there are some that are good, but in general, it doesn't really hold its own when it comes to racing games compared to the Spectrum or the Amstrad. And, well, unfortunately this falls into the category of being utter dog shit, to be honest. Yes, I am actually at maximum speed here. Well, no, hold on, I'll activate the turbo. I am at maximum speed. Now, I'm pretty sure I can go faster in reverse in my own car in real life. There is no sensation of speed. Yeah, the graphics are a real mess. What it looks like is that they've done some sort of, or used the Spectrum version as a basis of the conversion. I mean, it's not 100% accurate to the Spectrum version. It does have better graphics, more detailed graphics. It has lines in the road and things like that that aren't here. So it looks like they've been simplified to presumably try and get more speed. And also they've replaced all the cars with C64 hardware sprites, again presumably to try and increase the speed. Well, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked, because it's just really slow. Another thing, if you look at the size of the width of the main display area, it just happens to be 256 pixels wide, which is exactly the same as Spectrum. So clearly they have done some sort of line by line conversion or something from the road routine from the Spectrum. Now, to be fair, it does actually give a road routine that has a shifting perspective when you move left and right, which you don't normally get on C64 race games. Obviously, Power Drift's a bit of a Power Drift and Turbocharger are a bit of an exception, but then they don't use presumably this is using bitmap mode. I'm pretty sure it is, but Turbocharged Power Drift use a clever use of character mode to keep the speed up. Yeah, so I mean the graphics themselves are, apart from the strange attribute, weird attribute colour oddness in the tunnel there, and on the horizon actually. Apart from that, I don't know what I was actually saying here. Yeah, the graphics. I mean, the definition's okay. I mean, the Spectrum version's great. It's one of the best sort of racing game coin-op conversions that I've played on any 8-bit system. I think it's a great game on the Spectrum and the Amstrad as well. But the Spectrum is a bit faster, I think. Right, can you guess who I've got to ram? So yeah, the point of the game is you've got a certain amount of time to catch up with the master criminal, and then ram him off the road. He's got a damage meter on the left. You just got to keep hitting him until it goes down until it goes up to maximum damage. to be fair, the core of the game is fairly similar to the coin-op, I guess, but it's just unfortunately it plays about 10 times slower than the coin-op. You know, even games like Stunt Car Racer, features 3D graphics that are always slow in the 64, but even that, it's far faster than this game. I mean, we're talking maximum, I don't know, 2-3 frames per second, maybe. It's certainly not. It's certainly not fast enough to provide any feeling of exhilaration. So as a result, the game is just boring. The sound effects are absolute shit. I mean, that engine sound is just. I mean, I can't even describe it, but there's nothing like an engine. The skid sound effects aren't great; they're a bit annoying, and I guess the collision sound effect, if we can call it that, is just about acceptable. It's a nice sort of clunk. But yeah, the mixture of a sort of high-res Spectrum road routine and chunky C64 sprites just doesn't work. It just looks ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. If you've played the sequel, it's at least it's much faster, and it's a perfectly serviceable conversion. And turbocharged obviously is far better, but also it's saddled with the multi-load, which incidentally this is also a multi-load, believe it or not. Well, I've managed to catch him. Yeah, this is a multi-load as well, just to make it even more insulting. Ugh! Well, that was supposed to be music, I think. Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of first-degree murder. Yeah, there was lots of speech, which the Spectrum version does have some of the speech of the coin-op. I can't remember, the Amstrad version does as well, I think. They're pretty good versions, like I said. The Amiga was pretty much an ST version, which itself is okay, but could have been a bit more polished. And we're on to level 2, which looks exactly the same as level 1. So yeah, obviously you can see it's a pretty terrible game. It's not as bad as Cisco Heat or Hard Driving. I mean, there is a very small modicum of playability here. It's very, you can if you bought this or got it for Christmas or something, you could probably play it for a while and convince yourself that it was worth spending a bit of time on. But I do actually own this on cassette, and I have to point out I didn't buy it. I think I picked up the C64 second hand in later years, and it came with it. But yeah, I do actually own this turkey. And believe it or not, I don't actually load it up very much. Now, on the other versions, there's a helicopter appears, but just to give you a bit of guidance where to go. But obviously, it doesn't appear here. You just get the arrow. Oh, trying to drive around this corner. It's like driving a tractor or something. It's just unbelievable. It doesn't feel like you're driving a high-performance police pursuit vehicle. So here we are in the tunnel, which it's alright in effect, but yeah, the colour change out of the horizon does make it a bit odd. Oh, the road gets a bit thin here. Yep, so that's CSHQ for you. I've tried to be reasonably objective, not just have a rant about it. Obviously, Ocean didn't put a lot of effort into it. I would imagine they just couldn't find C64 programmers that they were available to do a proper job, so they just sort of pinch bit the Spectrum version and got one of their guys to tweak it a little bit, and then just get it out the door for the holiday season, for all the poor kids to spend their money on. So yeah, a bit of a shit effort from Ocean, and as usual, I mean, it goes for a lot of Ocean games. Just they put all their effort in the Spectrum version, you know, or the Amstrad versions, and the C64 just get left behind. But yeah, so that's GHQ. I'll give it 1 out of 10. I mean, there's a little bit of gameplay here. You know, if it'd been a bit faster, or even just twice as fast, you know, it would have been, you know, almost playable. But it's just yeah, just avoid. Check out the Spectrum version or the Amstrad version, or the coin-op. But yeah, avoid this. It's not even worth playing just to see how bad it is. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just garbage. Right, 1 out of 10. See you in the next video.